In chapter 7, lesson number 2, solve and write addition equation. We need to know how to write the addition equation, then how we solve. First, we need to know a new term. It's called inverse operation. Inverse operation, what is the inverse operation? For addition, the inverse is subtraction. For subtraction, the inverse is addition. For multiply, the inverse is division. For division, the inverse is multiplication. So every operation, it has an inverse operation. So in lesson number 1, you mentally solved equations. Another way is to use inverse operation, which undo each other. For example, to solve an addition equation, to solve the addition, we will use subtraction. Let's see how. The book is introducing two methods. This is method number 1. It says that solve 8 equals x plus 3. Of course, mentally, many students will know that x is 5. Method number 1, to use a model that you have really here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And here 1, 2, 3 with empty cup. So I'm going to mark those 3 and those 3, and you will count what is left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this cup contains those 5. Means the answer should be 5. This is the first method, is the model method. The second method is, you know that this is addition, so you are going to use subtraction. So you subtract 3 from both sides. So 3 minus 3 is gone. Now you drop the x. And 8 minus 3 is 5, and you are done. I'm going to use the second method. It's easier and faster. So if the problem is addition, we are going to subtract from both sides. Like here in this problem, this is c plus 2 equals 5. We all know that c is 3, but when we want to make steps, so we're going to say minus 2, minus 2. And we will take a line. So plus 2 and minus 2 are gone together because actually they are 0. So only c remains in the left hand side, and we drop the equal sign. Now 5 minus 2, this will give you 3. So really c equals 3. I have here x plus 5 on the right hand side, so minus 5 for the right hand side, minus 5 for the left hand side. And of course, plus 5 and minus 5 vanishing each other means only x remains in the right hand side. Drop the equal sign. 6 minus 5 is 1. So we know that x equals 1. Also here, we are going to subtract 3.5 from the left hand side. Subtract 3.5 from the right hand side. Now 3.5 minus 3.5 is 0, so you drop the y, just the y, then equal sign. Now 12.75 minus 3.5, of course you can do it, you can put here 0.50 for decimals to be the same, so this will be 9.25. Suppose Robin had 147.5 minutes of the 245.5 that were downloaded. Write and solve an addition equation to find how many minutes belong to Tariq. So this is the number that Robin and Tariq are together. So if we say that the minutes of Tariq is T, so the equation is 147.5 plus T, the minutes of Tariq, they are all 245.5. Again, this is the total number of Robin and Tariq, and we know Robin. So 147.5 plus the number of minutes of Tariq, I call it T. This will be the total 245.5. Now we need to know what is the T. So we are going to use subtraction, minus 147.5 minus 147.5. Now we will get what is T exactly, because this number will cancel this number and T remains in the left hand side alone. Now it's left only to solve this problem. 5 minus 5 is 0. Decimal point. 5 minus 7 cannot be done, so this is 15 minus 7 is 8. And this will be 3 minus 4 cannot be done, 13. 13 minus 4 is 9. So for Tariq, it will be 98 minutes. Now moving on. Solve each equation, check your solution. No need to check, shabab, just solve. So in the homework even no need to check, just solve. Y plus 7 equals 10. So we are going to say minus 7 minus 7. And we can cancel plus 7 with minus 7. So y equals 10 minus 7 is 3. 10 equals 6 plus e. So we are going to say minus 6 for the left hand side, minus 6 for the right hand side. Now we can cancel plus 6 with minus 6. So it remains e in the right hand side. 10 minus 6 is 4. So the final answer is e equals 4. In problem 3, a board that measures 19.5 meters in length is cut into 2 pieces. One piece measures 7.2 meters. Write and solve an equation to find the length of the other. Find length of the other piece. So if we say that length of the other piece is x, because this is what we want to find, let's say that length of the other piece is x. So this is like x plus 7.2 equals 19.5. We formed the equation. We formed the equation, so it's left to solve the equation. So we are going to minus 7.2 from the left hand side, minus 7.2 from the right hand side. And I will continue here. So plus 7.2 minus 7.2 are gone, so x remains. 19.5 minus 7.2, this will give you 12.3. Of course, meters. Now problem number 4. It takes 43 facial muscles to frown. This is 26 more muscles than it takes to smile. Write and solve an equation to find the number of muscles it takes to smile. So this is our x. Find what? The number of muscles it takes to smile. So if we say that the number of muscles it takes to smile is x, this is x, our x. So x plus 26 equals 43. X, the number of muscles we use to smile, plus 26 equals 43, the number of muscles we use to frown. Now we are going to minus 26 from the left-hand side, minus 26 from the right-hand side, and I'll continue here. Of course, plus 26 will vanish minus 26. So x remains in the left-hand side. Now 43 minus 26, this will give you 17. Of course, 17 what? 17 muscles. So why don't we smile? Since we are using less muscles while smiling than while frowning.